So it's an anearthristic, but it's line bred, and ooh, doggy, that's a beautiful clutch of eggs.
I start whacking the beaver dam, and I'm pulling it out. I'm freaking yanking it out.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. How is your day starting? As for me, I'm going pretty good. I want to just jump right into things and check out some snake eggs. Oh, doggy, look at this. This, of course, is an Arizona mountain king snake. What an absolutely gorgeous snake. And, of course, she laid eggs. Now, I've talked to you guys before about the Arizona mountain kings typically have kind of small clutches, and they typically only have one clutch a year. So let's go ahead and see what this girl has. All right, she has 2, 4, 5 good eggs. That's not bad for an Arizona mountain king. I mean, typically they are a 4 to 6 egg clutch, so that's pretty much it. The thing that's crazy is, like I mentioned, they usually only have just one clutch, so literally that snake right there is going to produce us 5 eggs, and hopefully all 5 of these guys will hatch, but then that's it. That's why they're a little bit rare, is because they're not a high production animal. You're not going to produce 15 or 20 or 30 of these a year. You're literally going to produce 4 or 5, and that is it. So these guys will hatch out in a couple months, and they look absolutely amazing. By the way, before I get going on some other eggs, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. Number one, Rick and Morty swag. That's right, I think there's about 10 days left. I'll put a link in the description. Go ahead and check that out if you want some of this merchandise. It's only available again for a week and a half more, and then it's gone forever. But I did want to kind of expound about that a little bit. Now, some people have recently said stuff like, Brian, it seems like you really are always trying to push things about the money and stuff like that. And the truth is, I wanted to kind of do a vlog specifically about this. Is it wrong to love something and also want to make money from it? So what I mean is, can I be a good business person, still love the animals, but want to provide for my family and do things? Let me know if you want me to do this vlog. I have a lot of ideas of how I want to cover the topic, but if you guys don't want to hear about it, we will just skip it and we'll just keep collecting snake eggs and stuff like that. But regardless, if you guys want to hear my thoughts on that and really understand where my thinking is, I will definitely do an entire vlog later this week on the topic. Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, let's look for some more eggs. I am so excited about this clutch. This happens to be a female that almost every year I'm just like giddy about when she lays eggs. And of course, that's this girl here, the greenish rat snake. It's such a common snake. I mean, these guys are super cheap. They're certainly not exotic anyway, but I just love that snake to death. And I think I love it even more the fact that Lori isn't a big fan of them. So every time we produce a big clutch of eggs, just like this one right here, Lori's like, oh no, a bunch more greenish rats. And this one's actually half for albino, bred to an albino. So half the clutch should be albino. I absolutely just love greenish rat snakes. I can't wait to tell Lori that we had a good clutch. She's probably going to be mad at me because I rub it into her every year. Regardless, let's go ahead and get these in the incubator box and see how many eggs there are. She had a couple slugs, but she had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 good eggs. Now, the other day I actually was going to candle some eggs, and I said, oh, I don't need to show you guys. A bunch of people said, please candle those eggs. So all I need is a dark room, a flashlight. Let's go do it. And honestly, we'll just use my office right here on my desk. I'll just go ahead and turn the light out and show you what I do. And all I want to do is just basically spin this egg until I see the embryo up top. You can see the embryo is right there on the very top, and then I just repeat this process throughout the entire thing. It's really not that hard, and again, you can see that embryo is right there. We just turn it up to the top, and we keep on repeating through all the eggs. And the good news is all the eggs had really strong embryos in them. Some of them were definitely flipped, so it was a good thing that we candled them. Again, you want those embryos to be to the top of the egg because a little air bubble actually forms and adheres to the top of the egg. And if you happen to have the embryo flip to the other side, they drown. So it's really important to keep that embryo up top. Now, some people have asked me, like, how long does an embryo need before it attaches? You know, I would guess that probably it's somewhere between 10 and 12 hours. So the first 10 and 12 hours, it can kind of flip around and do other things, but I'm not 100% sure. I just always try to get them in the right spot within the first 10 or 12 hours. Regardless, I think we only have one more clutch to pull. Let's go take a look. And this girl is absolutely gorgeous. So I cannot wait to see what she has. I have no idea if they are good eggs or not, but this is actually an anery coral. So it's an anearthristic, but it's line bred, and ooh, doggy, that's a beautiful clutch of eggs. So it's line bred for that really pink look to it. Look at how gorgeous that snake is right there. You did so good, Mama. I cannot believe how beautiful that clutch is. And look at how gorgeous that snake is right there. Again, this is many generations of breeding the pinkest animals together, and she was actually bred to a coral snowcorn, which is an anarthritic albino. Let's see how many eggs she has. Oh my God, this is a beautiful clutch. Just take a look at it right there. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 good eggs. I mean, that is a beautiful clutch. No slugs. I love that's one of my favorite corn snakes. I'm going to be totally honest with you. We actually have a ghost coral that's even a better looking snake. Regardless, that's it for colubrid egg. All right, guys, so some of you may commiserate with me here. I have migraines. I've been getting them since I was a kid, so don't worry. I'm going to be completely fine. But what happens is I kind of go blind. My peripheral vision gets all whacked out. I get these little starry effects, and then there's some pain and stuff like that. Been getting them for a while. It only lasts a couple hours. It sucks. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, guess what? Right now, my eyes are wacky. I can really barely even see the lens right now. It's so goofy. It's a terrible feeling. I definitely hate them, but that's okay. I'm going to be okay. With that being said, because I'm going to probably need to spend the next couple hours in a dark room feeling pretty sick, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera over to Lori and Noah. Let them vlog a little bit while I'm gone, and then I'll be back hopefully within a few hours.
Hey guys, I am going through and collecting some eggs with Jessica today. Brian is not here right now, so I'm taking over for the moment. And we have some cave gecko eggs, which is exciting. So, how many is this so far for us?
This will be our 4th clutch, so that's 8 eggs.
Nice.
Got 2 hatchlings right now, too.
That is awesome. So let's take a look. Oh my goodness, these are such beautiful.
You haven't collected eggs from these
I
guys
have
yet.
not, no. So you just go digging around in here? Because I don't see a lay box, so.
Yeah, I don't really see it mounded up like I usually do. So we're just gonna start in the corners. Oh, there they are.
Oh my goodness, so tiny. Look at
I
those
know.
little tiny things.
Compared to the leopard gecko eggs,
They are.
tiny.
They're similar to a crested though, size. So cool. So okay, we got 2 eggs from these guys.
Just gonna stick them in here with these other 2.
Well, that is very exciting. I can't wait to start hatching these guys. We will be sharing it with you, I'm sure, when they do start hatching. So I think we have a couple ball python clutches, so I am going to check on that. I had to go grab Noah because he has got to hear this crazy story that happened to Eric.
I can only imagine.
Or you can't.
Yeah.
All I can say is it may or may not involve a beaver dam.
What?
Exactly.
Right,
let's go find out what
Let's go
happened.
All right, Eric.
Dude,
You're
it
gonna
was a
have to
big
tell us
beaver
the
dam.
story. You're gonna have to tell us the story because
I don't know how much time I have left. Could have Giardia. Okay, so long story short, you know, Mary and I are avid fishermen, fisherwomen. I don't know how you put that. I put Mary on the death march to my secret spot. It's about a mile back in the woods. We're hiking back there. We get down. We're getting back on the chain of lakes. There's a beaver dam blocking our way to go back there. I'm not turning around and walking back uphill with no fish. So I get my paddle and I start whacking the beaver dam and I'm pulling it down. And I'm freaking yanking it out. And Mary's just sitting back. And I finally get over it. Dude, I'm shaped like a barrel, so somehow I
roll
pull
over.
myself up. Well, I pull myself up this beaver dam. I'm covered in muck and nastiness. I don't think it was mud, if you know what I mean. But it's incredible how those beavers weave those sticks in there. Indestructible. So we literally just had to pull ourselves over. I think I got sick, so I was touching my mouth after. You know, and wiping the sweat. I feel funny today. So.
Oh my god. How catchy is that? Because Brian had that. I think
the beaver flu is really catchy.
the beaver is that what we're calling it?
Beaver fever.
Beaver fever.
All right, well,
Yeah,
you need to keep a wide berth
Yeah.
of everybody because we can't afford for anybody to be getting the beaver fever.
You don't want it, believe me, you don't want it.
But I'm not gonna lie, just the visual of Eric whacking away with his paddle at a beaver dam.
I love animals, but if I would have seen that beaver, I would have wrung his little neck.
All right, that's enough.
Now I am down in the basement. Little birdie tells me that we have some ball python eggs. Is that true?
Yes, it is. We have 3 clutches full today.
All right, awesome. Well, let's start with the first one. What is it?
We have an albino het clown that was bred to a clown het ghost. Oh no, Mama, you left them!
Oh, well, they look good. She hasn't been off them very long, but
No, she was on them this
Beautiful.
morning.
eggs. So, yep, she
One,
was
two,
ready.
3, 4, 5, 6 perfect eggs and 2 slugs. I like that.
Yeah, no, that's nice. And then right into the box there. So that works out nice. These guys were all stuck together. We don't have to candle them or anything. So let's see what number 2 is. What is the second clutch?
We have a Lori pinstripe bred to a mimosa.
Oh, I like that, a Lori. All right, well, she is very pretty, and that is another beautiful clutch. I like that pairing too.
Oh, thank you.
Mimosa
Yeah, I
Chiba.
think the Lori ghost stuff is going to turn out really cool. I have a lot of high hopes for it.
Yeah, I kind of agree too. I feel like it's a little bit underrated, and not a lot has been done with it, but it is a very neat gene, so it'll be very interesting. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Might have to candle this one.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited about that clutch, so I'm gonna have to remember to follow up and see what ends up popping out of it. Okay, so last but not least, clutch number 3 is...
Clutch number 3 is a pinstripe bred to an ivory.
Ooh, okay, another good one, and she's on them pretty tight, so she's being a good mama. And again, another beautiful clutch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs.
Nice.
That
It's
makes it nice and
perfect, I
pretty.
know. It's like the best mom ever. She did them the right size and in the right grouping to where they
Right.
fit right in the box. Like, she needs to train these other snakes to do the same. Well, there goes our egg collecting for today. Off to the next thing on the list.
So I'm back, and guess what? Viride's shed! She looks so absolutely beautiful. And a bunch of people have asked me recently, can you show Viride a little bit? Look at she shed. She looks so beautiful. As a matter of fact, go ahead and comment down below. I'll pick one of you guys, and I'll send you the shed if you want it. I don't know. Regardless, I am feeling much better. Thank you for wondering. It's so nice to have a great crew, and certainly Lori and Noah around to be able to pick up when I'm ailing a little bit. I never am down too long. If I'm sick, it's only a day or so, but certainly with the headache, it's a couple hours of really terrible times, but that's okay. I feel good now, so I'm back at the shop. I'm going to do a whole bunch of little work here, no big deal, but I am going to go ahead and end the vlog because I'll be honest with you, I still feel a little bit goofy. I always say I get a headache hangover, if that makes any sense. Just a little harder to put the thoughts together, but again, I will be completely fine tomorrow, and I'm going to spend some time with Viride here, my love. She is so amazing. I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing day, and again, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll mail this out to one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. You guys mean the world to me, and I love you so much. Can you do me a couple favors before I get out of here? Can you smash that like button, turn those post notifications on, comment down below, because I love reading your comments. Always make sure to be kind to someone, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.